Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this Equality, Science and Technology conference organized by Emakunde, an international congress aimed at changing paradigms. Thank you very much for being here. And thank you all, those of you who follow us over the streaming. This conference is a milestone for us in our pathway towards equality, gender equality in the field of science and technology, and it will have a direct impact on a number of different fields as well. We're here to support a change in paradigm that would contribute and foster systematic and global integration of the gender perspective in essential fields. We're talking here about human rights. And in this conference that will last 2 days, we will have the opportunity to know about international, local, national good practices that contribute to building a fair world for women. In the Basque Country, the Basque government is really committed to gender equality in its different policies. It fosters participation of women on an equal footage in different fields like science and technology through the STEAM Science Euskadi. The idea is to awake passion in the younger generations of women so that they become key in the field of science. In April 2021, the Department of Equality and Social Policies invited different stakeholders of the Basque society to reactivate, to reenact their commitment towards equality between men and women. This is our challenge. We are today going to start this conference that will last, as I said, 2 days. We're going to be opening it, and for that we have Nerea Mergosa, Councillor for Equality, Justice and Social Policies of the Basque Government. Mr. President of the Basque Country, dear authorities, dear friends, good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for being here. We're going to take a step forward in this conference in our way towards equality, gender equality. As you know, we have a number of different commitments, among which we can find the empowerment of women. These are working lines that are essential for us. This conference will enable us to meet the existing needs in this field, especially as concerns science and technology. We need to achieve equality in this field of science and technology, as I said, and this is what we've been trying to do over the past few days in the Basque Country. We've been working on the different possibilities in the field of science and technology to move forward in the field of equality. Science and technology are good opportunities for change, innovation, improvement of the lives of men and women. This is a good opportunity, but it's also a challenge. And for that, in this conference, we're going to be talking about the main strategies, experiences, and best practices that exist in the international and local field. We will be analyzing how to give ourselves the necessary tools to incorporate gender perspective in our daily practice of the different stakeholders in science and technology in the Basque Country. We need to recognize the role of women in science and technology. This is one of our duties. We need to tackle this existing male-centered model in the field of science and technology. This is one of our challenges and duties. And we also believe we need to analyze proposals for a better future, looking for a commitment from all stakeholders in the field of science and technology. Many of them have already adhered to the agreement that we've signed, and this is a challenge for the whole of the Basque Country. Mr. President of the Basque Government, the floor is all yours. Thank you very much.
Gipuzkoako aldun nagusi Andrea, Donostia.
Madam President of the provincial government of Gipuzkoa, authorities, public representatives, representatives of Emakunde, representatives of the field of science and technology. Good morning. Good morning, especially to women working in the field of science and technology. This International Congress on Equality, Science and Technology, organized by Emakunde, reaffirms once again our country's commitment to the equality between women and men. And we also, of course, have to extend this commitment to other areas and fields, and also to the field of science and technology, which is so important and key for our development. This Congress is part of an agreement that we've signed for equality and against violence against women. This agreement goes hand in hand with the Generation Equality Initiative. Our equality, the Generation of Equality, which is an initiative driven by the UN. This reflects three main ideas. That first of all, that we are aligned with international initiatives to accelerate the achievement of equality. It is very clear for us that in order to achieve equality, teamwork is essential. And then finally, our main objective is that the coming generations will be the generations where equality is actually a reality. Equality needs many allies, people willing to move forward and make headway in this field. We have professionals and organizations that also in the field of science and technology are willing to incorporate equality in their daily lives. Most of them are here, and this is why I want to thank you for your effort to make headway towards equality. We would also like to thank all the organizations and companies that have adhered to the agreement for equality, and also the participants in the scientific committee of this conference, also organizers, and of course I would also like to thank all the participants. The Basque government works in line with the international framework in search of an acceleration of the achievement of equality, and we work through our agreement for equality and lives free of violence that are within the framework of the UN Generation Equality Initiative. We have chosen the field of science and technology to hold this international conference because it is a key topic in 2023 in the field of equality worldwide. The Commission of Social and Legal Status of Women of the UN, held this year in New York, had the innovation and technology for gender equality as its main topic. On March the 8th, the UN called for all governments and for the society to accelerate our efforts to achieve a safer, more inclusive and equitable digital world. For this, it urges us to change our paradigm and make the 2030 agenda and the sustainable development objectives come true. From the Basque Country, within the framework of Berdinaldia, Berdintasunaren Belaunaldia, we promote this objective through the commitment number 8 of this agreement for equality. Our commitment advocates to make the most of the digital technologies to foster models that enable us to progress towards equality and reduce violence against women, to promote actions to encourage girls and women towards STEM education in science, technology, engineering, arts and mathematics, and stage the leadership of women who work in design, production, innovation and technology. This conference reminds us that this gender gap in science and technology is not just limited to the lower presence and visibility of women, but also to the androcentric conception of the field. A paradigm shift is therefore necessary to ensure that equality is incorporated systemically. It is also about analyzing how science and technology can contribute to equality between men and women. And we need to keep in mind that this is an increasingly important area in our lives. I would like to express our gratitude to the Basque scientific community for its participation and its commitment in the organization of this conference. A scientific community that has adhered to our agreement, contributing to accelerate the progress of equality in the Basque Country. So we continue adding efforts, and I invite, therefore, the entire society to adhere also to our agreement, because this agreement actually believes in the transmission of a legacy of equality to the Basque younger generations and symbolizes hope. This agreement promotes a new generation. The coming generation is a generation of equality. So thank you very much for participating in this conference, and thank you for being committed to equality. I wish you a very fruitful conference. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much, Mr. President of Basque Government. We know that you have a very tight agenda, a very busy schedule, and you need to leave, but we thank you very much for being in this opening ceremony. Thank you very much.